everyone, it's Jess, and here on this channel we dive into performance analysis and music education. Today's video is Patron Pick of the Month, and for this month they have chosen The Warning performing Survive live from the Pepsi Center in La Ciudad de Mexico. Let's go.
Don't come to me saying that you care, that I was the one who was never there. Or don't come with your lights in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Your words mean nothing, your words mean nothing at all.
Okay, the warning survived. You guys have no idea how long this has been in the voting polls on my Patreon page. And I'm so happy that this one finally won. It's been months that this has been proposed, but it just never made it to the final stretch. And if you didn't watch my last live stream, there was a 4-way tie, and this one won in the pick. So super exciting. Let's do a little bit of a deep dive. I'm going to see if I can find the sheet music, and I'll definitely pull up the lyrics, because at the beginning of the performance, I believe the crowd was chiming in and they weren't singing, and it was hard to understand what was going on. I wasn't able to find the sheet music, but I do have the lyrics. So let's just look at the first stanza where the crowd chimes in and it was hard to understand what was going on. The lyrics read, "Don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Don't come with your lies in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Don't come telling me that you're worried, that I'll be hurting if you're gone. Don't come to me saying that you're sorry. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all." So right from the beginning, we get a clear tone of annoyance, of maybe built up tension, a little bit of resistance to whomever this song is directed towards. So the first singer comes in and she is playing the drums and she starts off the song. So when she comes in, I believe she actually might be lip syncing this song just because of the way the audio and the visual lines up. Something seems a little bit off to where it doesn't truly seem live. And it may actually be a live recording from another live performance that was plugged into here. You never know, but that's just my take. So then she drops off on "It Ain't Fair" and the crowd comes in. "Don't come telling me that you're worried."
Don't come to me saying that you care, that I was the one who was never there. Or don't come when your lights in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all.
I think this is a genius way to let the crowd be a true part of your performance. A true part meaning this is going to be recorded and this is what's going to be put up as a representation of who we are as a band. Honestly, I thought that was fantastic. It also lets us know a lot about their fan base. Their fan base seems very dedicated considering they know the lyrics, and it sounds like, even though you can't see everything, it sounds like they really are singing at the top of their lungs, which is always great to see and hear. The description of the video gives us the names. Thank you so much. So Paulina is the drummer and considered background vocals. And then we have Daniela as lead vocal and guitar, which we'll hear her after Paulina. And then we have Alejandra, who is the bass and background vocals. We don't hear her voice as much, but we do hear the bass so nice and clearly. First up is Paulina. I love her voice. It's clear. The pronunciation is so good. It's very easy to understand what she is saying. And also, her lines are pretty tricky, especially the very beginning of some of the lines. For example, the very first note, she sings the word "don't," and that note is a B4. That is very difficult. She makes it sound so easy because she has grasped how to just get right to the note using the proper vowel. That's key when it comes to these striking notes that start right at the beginning of a phrase.
Don't come to me saying that you care, that I was the one who was never there.
In this scenario, we're going to look at 4 things that Miss Paulina utilized to execute this one particular note and word so greatly. The first is note duration. This particular word, "don't," the note is not held very long. So you don't get a long time to sit and really optimize and develop the vowel.
Don't come to me saying that you care.
Second thing to consider is the actual pitch. This is on a B4, which at the very start of the song can be very, very difficult. Third thing to consider is the voice technique, aka what voice type are you going to use? Are you going to use the technique of chest voice? Are you going to use the technique of mixed voice? Or are you going to use head voice? Here, she chose to use mixed voice. I don't believe that this was full chest voice, in my opinion. Fourth thing we're going to consider is the vowel. And in this instance, she stayed true to the vowel of the word. Oh, don't.
Don't come to me saying that you care.
Now, I've stated this plenty of times in previous videos, but depending on the pitch and the note that you're singing on, you may need to modify the vowel so that you can optimize resonance. In this particular instance, her voice just sounds super natural in her upper register, which is fantastic, especially considering the more chest voice you bring up into your upper register. Because she has such a good grasp on technique, and also I think what helps is the note duration is super short, she's able to just get that vowel and that sound out very quickly and efficiently without it sounding pressed. The second time we get the word don't on that B4, it comes right after the line that I was the one who was never there. The fun part about this line is the back and forth between F sharp and A, that I was the one who was. That's really just going back and forth between those two notes. Then we get some variety on the word there, where she goes, then right after this note, which is a D4, she jumps up a major 6 to hit that don't, which happens on the B4.
Don't come to me saying that you care, that I was the one who was never there. Or don't come when your lights in the air. You keep blaming me and it ain't fair.
She does it so well. Again, that note is really hard considering where it sits on the voice and how much chest voice she's actually bringing into her mixed voice register. The next singer's name is Daniela. She is the lead vocal and plays the guitar. I think her voice sounds really, really nice with the guitar. Her voice is really clear, but also has a little bit of grunge to it, which is really nice to hear. She has a really nice speaking factor to her tone, and we get really nice examples within her line. On the lines, now I believe I must move on because I think you won't come home. Now, this line starts on a D4 for the word now, and then she immediately jumps up to an F sharp 4 for I believe I must move on because I think you won't. And then for come home, she goes from A4 to B. And that jump from the F sharp to the A to the B is really, really nice. You can see how nice and wide her mouth is to get that vowel out, which is great.
Oh, you said that I was the one of your dreams, that your heart belonged to me. Now I believe I must move on because I think you won't come home. Come home.
This is a great example too because of the repeating F sharp 4. You get a really nice example of how she is using her chest voice and her speaking voice at the forefront of what she is singing within these lines. Next thing I want to talk about is the bass line, I believe. Yes, the bass line. The first phrase goes from B down to G, down to E, then up to A, then goes up to A sharp, which then resolves up to the B. This line is played by Alejandra, the bass player, and she also does background vocals. Super random side note, but when I first saw her, and even a few times after, she resembles Jennifer Lawrence so much. It's wild. What's interesting about the background vocals in this composition is there isn't too much harmony going on. It really is sparse. You get it here and there, but what really is at the forefront of this composition in terms of vocals is unity. Singing on the unison, singing together, and then just every so often breaking off. And I think that really sets a different tone in terms of what message they're trying to drive forward. Overall, I thought this band was great. I really would look forward to hearing them breaking off into harmonies in another composition, and then also hearing more of the not only background vocals, but also more of Alejandra. It would be nice to see and hear what her voice can do when she has a solo moment. If you liked all that you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and comment down below what piece by your favorite artist you would like me to do a performance analysis on. Lastly, make sure to check out the description box for ways you can keep in touch with me, get access to exclusive perks, and to check out the Soprano Notes blog. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you soon.